What is going on, all you amazing viewers to play later? How we doing today? You having good paint sessions? You having good conversion sessions? Or as the kids call it nowadays, kit bashing? I don't know, the dice rolling good for you? Man, I hope so, because I know those bad dice days can ruin a gaming experience. But, as you know by that thumbnail you clicked on here, well, to get here, we're going to do something a little weird, alright? We have already brought the Talons of the Emperor to the channel before. I was able to get another box. I'm going to explain all this why in just a second, what I'm doing. But basically, we're doing a redo of the Talons of the Emperor. I'll explain it all. But you know how we have to do things here on the channel. Let's get the adulting out of the way so we can play. First up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, click that link right down below. Make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer discount code that Johnny has given to you guys. I am currently filming the first installment of this video on February 17th, 2025. On Amazon, if you can find them, because they say there's only 8 left in stock, it's $53.55, Prime, 1 day eligible. Prime's not Prime anymore. I don't trust it. But, okay, so I brought them to the channel before. I painted them all up, and they've been on a shelf for a while because I haven't been able to game as much as I really want to. And I got them originally because, okay, I get it. There were huge characters in a Black Library series, and I'm not paying like the hundreds of dollars to try to get a single paperback book on Amazon. One day I just might get smart and get one of those, reader accounts, whatever. But still. And I keep thinking to myself, has my painting progressed to a different level? And the easiest way for you to know that is take a look at a miniature you've done now and take a look at one you did a couple years ago and see the progression, okay? So, I wanted to do it with these guys because I felt originally when I went through and did them, there was a bunch of things I liked and a bunch of things I didn't like, but I was just happy and eager to get them done with. So, here's Valerian. Alright, this is my first one that I painted. I decided his Wreath of the Emperor or whatever that he's got on top of his head that Gulliman gave him for successfully defending the Lion's Gate should be leafy, not gold, because everything else on him was gold. But every time I see it in pictures and everything, it's gold, so I really want to go back and correct that. Kind of like the wreath right there in the middle of his armor. I want to correct that too. I think I've gotten better with the Guardian Spears. So I really want to go back and, do massive touch-ups on that. I also know I've gotten better with my power weapon blending, so I really can't wait to get a hold and try that a little bit differently. There's a lot on him that I like, but there's also stuff I want to change. Alright, you go there. And then, Olea. A named Sister of Silence, which I thought was beyond cool. Alright, there's a lot I did wrong here. A lot. This was also when I was first experimenting with speed paints. So a lot of stuff, like trying to get speed paint black over a gold, was a real pain in the you-know-what. Alright, I didn't get the white streak that goes right down the middle of her hair that you can kind of see right there. There's just things I want to do differently. Like the skirt on the front, I want to touch that up with a bit more color. There's just things I want to go in here and go, okay, we can do this different. Like I'm seeing on the side there, it looks like I missed grenade pouches or something. I think it's going to be a neat challenge for myself to go through and show progress. So my idea is I'm going to get them fully painted up, and each of these will have their own separate video and what I did differently and why, and see, has my painting skills improved at all? It might be a neat little version for everybody, like a way to look at things. So if you hadn't seen one of these before, like, you know, if you're brand new to stuff, I keep hearing things bouncing. Okay, that's the basis. Everything from G-Dub comes on sprues, which looks like that. All right. There's numbers on there. Where are you? Where are you? Hopefully you can see that. So when you get inside and get to your instruction book, and that's just the other bases that the scenic bases go on top of, you just follow along, and everything should go pretty easy peasy for you, right? Should. The stuff that's blue is what you're currently working on. Anywhere you see yellow is where they want you to put plastic glue or super glue. What I have been using is Army Painter plastic glue. Unless it starts getting spiderwebby on me for some reason, like this last bottle. I just can't apply anything anywhere without a weird trail coming back, and it's... And I use Gorilla Glue gel for anything that's resin. One of the things that I do like a lot, what they did for their painting stuff, and the colors that they use, and not so much why they chose them, but it's giving you a good base idea. I think this could be really, really interesting to do. Like I said before, with some of these, I know that I screwed the pooch on a couple things. So it's neat to be able to go back on character miniatures, especially because they're going to stand out on the battlefield and be able to fix your mistakes. Get in the box, whatever. But hopefully you like the thought process behind this, because I think it's kind of neat, kind of interesting. Sweet baby Jesus. There we go, finally. So, we're at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. What do you think of an idea like this? Do you think it'd be a good thing for a YouTube channel? Do you think it'd be a bad thing? Unfortunately, I've only got one camera, and I don't know when it shuts off at certain points, so I really can't walk through, like, here's me painting everything, here's me dry brushing, here's me layering this. But I plan on talking about that in the follow-up videos. Like I said, I'm kind of excited for this. You know, I've been painting a lot of Sisters of Silence recently, and after reading their backstory, man, the Imperium did them wrong. They did them so damn dirty, it's not even funny. I mean, ooh. Anywho. Now, best way to support the channel is hit that thumbs up and drop me a comment right down below. Those will help trigger the algorithm. That is always appreciated. But there we go, guys. The Talons of the Emperor. Round 2. Or redo. Or refixed, remade, reborn. I don't know, whatever stupid thing I'm going to call this thing when I get to editing. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.